His anger lasts only a moment, but his favor lasts a lifetime. Though sorrow lasts for the evening, rejoicing comes in the morning. When I was secure, I said, I will not be shaken. O Lord, when you favored me, you made my mountain stand firm. But when you hid your face, I was dismayed. We all feel moments like this. Points very, very high. You can't touch me. I'm impervious to everything. I'm Superman. Invincible. And we see what we want. We see our goal. And we're going for it. Nothing is in our way. We're reaching for it. We're just about to reach for it. And as we just get to it, we trip, we fall, we stumble. We show our human side. We fall. And we fall into these pits where we can't see. Where we can't see our future. The walls seem to be coming in and suffocating around us. Where we can't breathe. It's dark. It's lonely. It's cold. We don't know why we get up in the morning. We don't have much drive when we're in this. But this passage is a promise of God's love. His promise that there is good for his people. When I went away this summer for governor's school, which is a conservatory for the arts, it was 4 weeks. 4 weeks, no parents. I was excited. I was on top of the world, to say the least. And so that was pretty much the feeling for the first week. Everybody was excited. Everybody was ready to go. I could have conversations about Stanislavski or Labin and which one we preferred, which method we like to use on stage. And it was great. And that lasted right about up to the second week, maybe Tuesday of the second week. And then it hit me. I started to miss home. I started to miss my mom, my dogs, my own bed. I didn't miss my dad. Hey! And it kind of got progressively worse from there. Every day I missed something new. Every day kind of felt lower. Every day felt further away from home. And 28 days seemed like such a short amount of time to have. And then, I got down to 14 days, and it seemed like eternity. That lasted up to about the fourth week. On the last day, I was standing by the door, bags packed, ready to go, waiting for my parents to come and pick me up. And then I realized the experiences and the friendships I've made here will last me a lifetime. The joys I had while I was here that I could not have at home. I had to go through this time of turmoil, this time of separation, so I could enjoy this time of education and friendship in the end. So in the end, I ended up higher than I was in that, initial excitement. Now, I read these words and they did keep me going while I was there, but I did meet somebody who did not. He used to love this passage, but he told me a story. When he was younger, he used to be a great kid. He used to hang out with all the right friends. He used to go to church, get straight A's. He loved his family. Everything was great. But the summer before his freshman year in high school, his mother passed away from brain cancer. And it wasn't long after that he stopped going to church. And it wasn't long after that until his grades started to slip. And it wasn't long after that before he started to grow apart from his family. And it wasn't long after that until he started hanging out with all the wrong friends in all the wrong places. He said to me that he couldn't hold these words close to his heart. He couldn't believe it for himself. He couldn't hold on to his faith because he was in that pit. He couldn't see. And I believe that we all go through times like that where it's hard. We might feel like Job, where everything was just taken away from us for no apparent reason. And all we have left is our faith that we grasp hold of for dear life. We may speculate that we have to go through these times of great joy and these times where we only have our faith. So we learn that God and Jesus and the Holy Spirit are the only things in this world that we can really grasp hold of. They're the only things we can hold on to when the floodgates open and the waters come to wash everything we have away. But sometimes that explanation isn't enough. Sometimes we think, I need more than that. Because we're human, we're flawed. But I can promise you that there are better times coming in those times of need. And what's more, God has promised you this. In Corinthians it says, I am persecuted but not abandoned. I am struck down but not destroyed. God's name.